computer. So, today we just want to have a market breakdown of how the market moved in the last couple of days, a couple of weeks. As you know that I trade using BTMM, and what I believe is going to be the next price move for at least the next the next year. I'm sure you know about doing a top-down analysis.
Kinda.
Do you guys know how to do a top-down analysis?
No.
What we refer to as a top-down analysis is just a matter of dissecting the market from the lower time frame, from the higher time frame to the lower time frame, so that you can be able to predict the future price move, right? So according to
Okay.
BTMM, right? We call this, I want to start with Euro USD on a weekly time frame. This is our peak formation high, and this is our peak formation low. The peak being the beginning of a cycle and end of a cycle, right? So already this is a 3-level push to say this is where we have got our 1350 crossover. This is our first level drop. This is our second level drop. Then this is our third level drop to give us that peak formation low. Then the market rallied up and went to touch this 200 EMA there. So once I see the 200 EMA there, the first thing that comes into my mind is a reset. I'm expecting a reset there. So a reset is a new peak formation which is being formed here. So as you can see, for the past year, the market has been more like ranging between these zones. Let me clear my. The market has been ranging in between this zone, let's say this zone and that zone. So it's more like there's a consolidation happening here, which means the dealer is still working on the peak reset here. That's what I believe, because I believe as long as they don't go past this high, which was created here, we are still in a reset whereby our overall price direction is supposed to be going down. Where this comes from is from the market mega cycle reset, whereby when we have 3 levels of drop, this being our peak formation high, this being our peak formation low, the dealer goes up, creates a reset, then continues to go down. This is what I'm expecting to happen here. So the market just goes and taps the 200 EMA, doesn't go above it, and just comes down, goes back up again, then doesn't break it, then comes down. So I do believe that we still have got a very strong downtrend when it comes to Euro USD. I'm still expecting a very strong downtrend. This is on a weekly cycle. So already I'm expecting this on a peak, as a peak reset, meaning that if I go to a smaller time frame, so I'm now doing a top-down analysis. So I'm breaking down from the weekly, coming down to the smaller time frame, which is a 15-minute time frame, which is our time frame that you use for entries. So if I come down to my daily time frame, I'm expecting that peak reset to be a peak as well on my what? On my daily time frame. Yeah. So I can see the dealer is still working on the peak. That consolidation that we are having on a bigger time frame is what is happening here. And as you can see, the dealer seems to be creating more like a head and shoulders pattern. Can you see that? This is
Yes, yes,
a significance of a peak formation as well, because peaks do form as head and shoulders patterns as well. So this is more like the dealer is creating a peak and price is working around the 800 EMA, which is also an indication of a peak formation. So I'm still expecting the dealer to bring price down. The dealer is still working on the peak. I'm still expecting price to go to the downside, meaning I'm expecting a strength in US dollar. Coming down then to my 4-hour time frame. Since I said I'm expecting a move to the downside, this is a non-confirmed structure which is being created here. So I'm expecting this and a rally to the upside so that I can create a second leg of the M formation before price starts to go down. Meaning that for the meantime, the possible move the dealer is going to make is this move. The dealer is supposed to do this. Price supposed to come up. So which means for the meantime, I'm looking for buy setups because this is a 4-hour time frame. So it's gonna be almost I'm looking for almost an 80 pip move to the upside. Then I'm expecting to react to price on this quarter point here, which I have here. I'm expecting to react to price on this sweet point here, which is a quarter point area. So I'm expecting a rally to the upside. Then I see what the dealer decides to do when price reaches there. So you can see what the dealer is doing. It's more like he's creating an area of very strong resistance. But as you know, support and resistance is also used as a trap by the dealer, meaning that the dealer, if he wants to trap people, he's gonna break this level going all the way up maybe to around here before he then decides to reverse. So remember, the dealer has to induce. So there have to be an induction of buy trades, because when a strong resistance or a strong support is broken, it induces buys or it induces sells. But in this case, we are saying we've got a strong resistance level on the 4-hour time frame, which means the dealer is going to give a false breakout of price as if he's continuing to the upside. Then he rallies all the way down, leaving those that will be trapped in buys around this area, making it a good reversal point. You understand where I'm coming from?
yes, coach.
So what I'm expecting is price is gonna do. So before anything happens, I'm expecting price to go to pass this point a little bit, then it will start to go all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. This is probably a move which is gonna take maybe 3, 4, 5 months. How many pips are that? That's almost a 500 pip move. It can take about 3, 4 months to get to that level, but it doesn't just go straight down. It has to create a cycle and resets on the smaller time frame as well. So this is what I'm expecting on the 4-hour time frame, meaning if I go down to my 1-hour chart, like I said, I'm still expecting price to rally to the upside, right? If I'm to do a level count in terms of ADR, my 3 times ADR is 248 pips, meaning that from this peak formation low, from this peak formation low to the peak formation high, I'm expecting around that figure. So if you measure from this area to that end, we've got almost 271 pips, meaning that if I'm to do my level counting really well, let me do this. This is my peak formation low. As you can see, this is my level 1. This is my level 1. This is the high of level 1. The dealer goes up, breaks, goes into level 2, creates a consolidation there, goes into level 3. Coming to our area of interest, which is the quarter point there, meaning that I'm supposed to get a non-confirmed structure here. I'm expecting the dealer to come to test this level, break a little bit, create an M structure, then starts to go all the way down. Then there's gonna be an area of a psychological resistance, a psychological support, which is gonna form around this level. So once that does, it's gonna induce traders to want to buy, but the dealer is just going to reset, comes back to that level and breaks that level and starts to go all the way down again, and starts to go all the way down after inducing buys there, then starts to go all the way down after creating a psychological support there. So you have to understand that support and resistance, you have to know when a true support is being formed or when a true resistance is being formed. So here I'm expecting a very true resistance to create, since this is our turning level, which are expecting price to start to rally down to the downside. So looking for a current trade to take, it means that I'm going to, let me clear this. What I'm expecting is the dealer to give me a low of the day, then I buy all the way up to that level, which is almost like an 80 pip move. So so what I'm doing is a top-down analysis. So if I then come down to my 15-minute time frame, what are the trades that I'm gonna be looking for? Already the market today showed signs of consolidations just because it's a Monday. You know, Mondays are used as trap days. Monday is a trap day, Friday is a trap day. So the market is gonna end up, you're gonna have a consolidation day, which is an Asian session consolidation, because the dealer didn't move today. So I'm expecting a consolidation there to form. Then after the Asian session consolidation, there I'm expecting the dealer to give me a low of the day. And possibly I'm expecting this 200 EMA, this 800 EMA to be around this level tomorrow. I'm gonna have an 800 EMA there. So I'm expecting the dealer to give me something like this tomorrow. I'm expecting a low of the day to form. Then the price is gonna rally all the way up to there. So if the dealer gives me a second leg, W formation after giving me a low of the day there, then I'm expecting a buy all the way to there. While at least we wait for us to see what the dealer has got in store for us. If he wants to continue to the upside, or we're expecting a non-confirmed reset here before the dealer decides to go up, to go down, I mean. So this is Euro USD. If I go to dollar index, I should expect to see something similar, but in the opposite direction. Are we together?
Yes, coach.
You all know, understand the dollar index, yeah? So let me look for dollar index here. Let me look for my dollar index. Let me look for dollar index. So this is US dollar index there. So I'm expecting something similar, but in the opposite direction. Yeah. So if I go to my weekly time frame, again, so on my dollar index, I'm expecting price to go where? To go up, right? Hello, are we together?
Yes, coach.
Overall, on Euro USD, we're expecting price to go down. But overall, on dollar index, we're expecting price to go up. But remember, before we are expecting a move to the downside. We expect on Euro USD, I'm expecting a move to the upside before it starts to go down. So on dollar index, I'm expecting a move all the way to the 200 EMA there, which is a move to the downside. Then it goes all the way up to that quarter point that is there,
Yeah, to the top.
right? And already this is a sign of
Yes.
the dealer resetting price. Remember, we've got a similar head and shoulders pattern here, but in the opposite direction. Can you see it?
Okay. Yes.
We've got this something similar on the opposite direction. So if you want to just analyze the whole market or what the dollar is going to do, you can just take one trade on, or you do analysis on dollar index, do an analysis on Euro USD, and do analysis on USD CAD, right? So this is what I'm expecting. So coming down to my daily time frame, that is the move to the downside to get to the 800 EMA there before price starts to go all the way up. And in terms of our level counting, we already we have got this, as our, if we see, we can see this. This is there. We have got there. We've got our level 1 there. We've got our level 2 there. Then expecting a level 3 to get to that level, which is a level 3, which means we're expecting price to come all the way down. Give us a level 3 on the daily chart before we go all the way up there. Are we together?
Yes, coach.
Then coming to my 4-hour chart, right? Already, I'm expecting a rally of price to come all the way down to where? To this, to come all the way down, meaning that this is what price is supposed to do. Supposed to go touch the 50 EMA, then go all the way down before we start to look for buy setups, right?
Yes.
Then coming down to my 1-hour time frame. Since already we've established direction, I'm gonna look for an entry. So I go to my 15-minute chart. So I'm expecting something similar tomorrow. The market was almost consolidating today. We're gonna have an Asian structure, an Asian box, which is an Asian session there. Then I'm gonna expect an Asian session consolidation. Then I'm expecting a price rally to the upside, which is gonna be a stop and high, and to the 800 EMA. So I'm expecting wait. I'm expecting a London pattern type 1 there, and an M structure, which is going to be our high of the day. This is our HOD from this level. Then price is gonna rally all the way down. So I'm looking for a very good clean setup tomorrow, which is an M structure on the second leg of the M. Then we sell it all the way down while we wait for price to go all the way up. Are we together there?
Yes, coach.
So this is what I see on dollar index, on Euro USD, then coming to USD CAD, which is similar to in direction to the dollar index. Of course, I'm expecting price to where am I expecting price to go on the dollar index? On USD CAD, I mean.
USD CAD, you're expecting price to go to the 800 EMA.
No. Like overall, what's our direction bias?
Or our directional bias is the buy.
Yes, overall direction or bias is a buy, but for the meantime, expect a movement to the downside to around the 200 EMA there, then it goes all the way up.
Okay.
And already, it already shows that we are in level 1. Why I'm saying so is this was our peak on the weekly time frame there. This is our first level push. This is our consolidation, right? So we're expecting price.
Yes.
They were just holding on level 1. So expecting price to go to a level 2. Then we're expecting price to go to a level 3, which means overall, we're expecting something like this. But before we complete that cycle, because already this is a peak low formed right on the 800 EMA. Then the dealer moved only one level up, started consolidating for almost 18 months. Yeah, for almost 18 months, because this is around 2022, where it started to consolidate, just holding on the price for so long. So we're expecting the dealer to finish this cycle on the weekly time frame. So expecting a push to the downside before we go all the way up to there. Meaning if I go to my daily, I'm expecting price to come and touch the what? The 800 EMA there.
800.
Then boom, there, right? Then after doing that, so for the meantime, you're looking for sell opportunities to this level before we start to look for buy setups. Are we together there? Then
Yes.
that if I go to my 15-minute time frame. Tomorrow, I'm just expecting the dealer to do this. I'm expecting the formation of an Asian session consolidation, something around here. Then expect a low of the day to form. No, expecting a high of the day to form around this 200 EMA, expecting a type, usually a type 2 or a type 3 London pattern is gonna form from there. Expecting a type 1 or a type 2 to form from there. I'm expecting this. Then I'm expecting the dealer to give me something like this tomorrow before we continue all the way to the downside to get to that 800 EMA that we saw on the 1 hour time frame before we proceed all the way up to before we proceed up the way up to the 800 EMA, then proceed up for a long-term buy, which is likely to come next year. Are we together there? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello, coach.
Yeah. So
Hello, coach.
yes, I can hear you guys. So I've run out of time here. You guys, you joined very, very late. So I'm gonna share this recording with you. Then we are expecting to do this regularly and on a weekly basis. If you are to do 2 or 3 Zoom sessions every week, we will be in a good position for the rest of 2024. So I think on Wednesday, we're gonna do another session. So just be alert on all the